everybody, it's Keisha here, and I am also here with baby Levielle. Hello. Hello. This is my little chunk of chunk, as you can see. And I wanted to just share that we are breastfeeding, and we started off really well. We had a pretty good supply, but in the midst of me getting sick, of him getting sick, things have kind of dropped. And so now I'm taking the time to go back and make sure that we boost the supply up again. And I wanted to share with you 10 different foods that you can get from your local market to help you save your milk supply. Say, feed the babies. All right, guys, so here we are with the top 10 things that can help you with your breast milk supply. And some of them you might actually be surprised. I personally was surprised to find that carrots could actually help increase my supply. As a matter of fact, it's been said that if you drink a cup of carrot juice before lunch, then you might actually see an increase in your milk supply by dinner. One thing to note is that it is high in beta carotene and it's also high in vitamin A. And those are two things that are really good for lactation. So number 9 in the top 10 things that can help increase your breast milk supply are bananas. It turns out that the potassium in bananas actually helps mom maintain electrolyte levels and help to maintain fluid. So the more fluid that we maintain, the more milk we can produce. It's a win-win. Number 8 in things that can help your breast milk supply, we are looking at the oldie but goodie whole grains. And it's very important because they are high in B vitamins, they are high in minerals, and they are high in fiber, meaning that it helps us stay fuller longer and it helps with our energy. So, of course, we all know the oldie but goodie oatmeal, right? Old-fashioned, regular oatmeal. However, sometimes you get tired of just eating the old-fashioned stuff, and so I am also adding in a couple of other ways to get my whole grains. I am trying these heavenly hunks, put it in a cookie, and let's see. I'm excited about it. I also thought that I would try some Cheerios because, of course, it is whole grain oat cereal. And one other thing that I wanted to try is actual multigrain bread. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be a specific brand of bread. I'm not biased with any of the name brands. Just give me the results. And so I'm here for it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it does. This is number 7, avocados, which are really good because they are high in good fats that will help us to absorb all of those fat soluble vitamins. And it actually is good for fiber as well, which helps, of course, with our appetite. And last but not least, it does help baby with brain development. So make sure that you get in that guacamole whenever you feel like it. Number 6 on our list for the top 10 things that will help increase milk supply for your little one. And it is another oldie but goodie, nuts. Specifically, walnuts, almonds, and cashews. Now, these 3 nuts are really good. Of course, they each have different things that can help, like zinc and iron and all of those amazing things. But as a whole, they do help with breast milk production. And they do that because they have amino acids that actually help to build the blocks for serotonin, which is necessary for lactation. I also want to point out that serotonin can be helpful in things like depression, and I am not a doctor by any means. However, I do recall that is helpful when you are in need of more serotonin. So I wanted to point that out, especially for mommies who may be dealing with things like postpartum depression. I also wanted to point out that nuts help assist with baby's growth and development because of the folate, and it also helps us in weight loss because it has that protein and fiber, so it helps us to actually stay fuller longer, and that helps us to not overeat, and that helps us to lose the weight. Number 5 on our top 10 things that will help increase supply for your little one's milk. What I have here are hemp hearts, and it's very important to note that there can be minuscule amounts of CBD and THC in these. However, per my research from foodnavigator-usa.com, they actually do share that the FDA has made a difference between the seeds and the actual flour and all of those good things. Still, if you feel uncomfortable about the hemp seeds, some other alternatives are chia seeds, which can be great for puddings, as we know, or flax seeds as well. So there are multiple benefits from all of those different things to help increase our supplies. They are high in vitamins that really, really do help with our health as mom and baby. For number 4, we have a power food, blueberries. Blueberries. Now, blueberries are high in fiber. They are also really, really helpful for mom in that it helps to decrease the risk of postpartum depression. It also helps us to maintain our stamina, and for the benefits of baby, it helps baby with bone growth and development, which is pretty cool because it has iron, vitamin K, things like that. We are here with number 3 in our top 10 list, and that is savory, sweet, all around goodness, sweet potatoes. Now, sweet potatoes are carbohydrates, but that is actually helpful because it helps us with energy. It also helps in potassium, which is amazing, and really, really good benefits for baby. With number 2 in the top 10 list for things that can help increase your breast milk supply. Something that I really, really love to eat, and I'm so sorry for those of you who have allergies, but it's the special strawberries. Strawberries are actually really good for breast milk simply because they contain a lot of water content, and as we know, water content helps us with the milk production. So other things to know about strawberries are that it's high in iron, it's high in vitamin C, it's high in potassium, calcium, and magnesium, all different nutrients that are necessary for mom and baby to be healthy and happy. All right, guys, so the top 1 thing that is going to help you increase your breast milk supply for your little one. It is the most important, if I do say so myself, because when you really think about it, it's like the basis of the milk. Everything else is kind of added in, but let me stop blabbering. It is water. Water. Of course, we need to hydrate. That is a given, but it is recommended that we have at least 16 8-ounce glasses per day of water. But I will point out that normal water is good. However, I would push the envelope a little bit more and actually say that fruit water is at large the very best. I say that because fruit water is something that is more easily to absorb in our bodies. And if you pay attention, if you actually go and look it up, don't just take my word for it. Fruit water, or H3O2, is actually something that can rejuvenate our bodies in a way that plain water cannot. So make sure that you hydrate. If you are not able to get fruit water, then it's okay, of course, to drink the regular water. But as we just said for number 2, strawberries have water in them. Mainly fruits and vegetables have that water content. So coconut water, or things like melons, watermelons, cantaloupes, all of those different types of fruits have water. Cucumbers, oh my goodness, I'm getting happy as I'm thinking about this list. But anyway, let me stop. Make sure that you hydrate. It is the most important thing to help increase your milk supply. And if you are interested in seeing just how much my supply increases from the very sad 2 ounces that it is right now, make sure to stay tuned. I will point out as well that I am not a licensed medical professional. I am simply a mom who has tried and true. Okay, I have had two little people. I've had my breast milk drop with both of them. And with my first son, I was able to bring it back up. And with my second son, we're about to do the same thing. So stay tuned, get connected, stay encouraged, and at all costs, remember that fed is best. Peace.